Yo, what is up guys? So I just thought of making this video to help out those people that are struggling with the low frame rates while playing on PC for Modern Warfare. So yeah, so the first method I found that actually worked for me is actually the video settings. So you wanna go into the settings tab, right? Options, graphics, and then just scroll down a bit. You see details, textures. Honestly, you can just copy my settings if you want. The game still looks amazing, not gonna lie. So yeah, texture, blah 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 blah. Pause the video if you like. Okay, so the two most important one are actually these. They actually help with the stuttering and all that, like cause it kind of preloads it, like before your game, before you enter the game, kind of thing. I'm not very sure how it works in the technical sense, but yeah, in general, it helps. Yeah, and then all these, not much of a big deal. Depth of field, honestly, it's a personal preference thing. I like it on because it gives a nice effect when it ADS and all that. Anti-aliasing, you might want to turn it off, but for some people it will give lower frames because like it renders everything like way sharper than if you put on like AA, makes the edges smoother and all that. So yeah, moving on to the second step. Alright, and now, okay, excuse the cringy desktop wallpaper, whatever, I love Avengers, whatever. So the next step is actually the Nvidia control panel. So all you gotta do, you just right click on the desktop. If you have an Nvidia graphics card, then yes, you will have this. For AMD, then you suggest you find another video or try the other steps in this video. So yeah, click on Nvidia control panel, pops up. Okay, so what you want to do, adjust image settings with preview, right? It's actually up to you. You can use either one of the two. So, but my advice is if you use my preference emphasizing thing, just go down to performance. But that's just my view on it. But I personally just leave it on, use the advanced 3D image settings and all that. So if you actually click take me there, it will bring you to manage 3D settings tab. So these are actually the settings you might want to copy. It will apply to every game that is installed on your system. So yeah, as you can see, it's actually applied here. Yeah, so you might want to just pause the video, do whatever you need to get all the settings on your side. So yeah, after you're done with this, right? Okay, all you gotta do is click on configure surround, physics, whatever. Ignore that. Okay. Okay, on default it will be auto select. So what you want to do is actually select your GPU, be it AMD. I'm actually not very sure how AMD works, but for Nvidia side, that's how it works. So yeah, just select the GPU instead of auto select, or if it's CPU, what the hell are you doing? Click on your GPU and then click apply. It will just take a while to load, blah blah blah, and yeah, simple, you're done. Alright, so yeah, the next method is called, I think it was used to be named CPU unpack or something, but now they changed their name to quick CPU. So yeah, it basically does the exact same thing, unpacking your packed cores. So personally I have done it. So yeah, for those that you don't know if you have any packed cores in your CPU, unused cores or whatever, you download this like by scrolling down, click this, set up everything, simple stuff, and then what you get is this. So this is what you'd see after installing, and everything is a very simple setup. So for my CPU, I have a 6700K, like it says here, really good CPU, not gonna lie. But okay, anyway, that's beside the point. So if your CPU does have any packed cores, right, it would actually show them in red, and it will also label it down here. See, enabled cores 8, packed cores 0, so everything is blue and being utilized. But if you do have any, they will actually say number here, and it will be, like I said, red. So all you gotta do is actually really straightforward. I didn't actually use this version of the app to unpack my cores. Actually, I used the older version. I think it was the older version. It's called CPU Unpack, I think. So yeah, never mind. They have changed their name to this quick CPU. So yeah, this is the only one working right now. Alright, on to the next tip. Okay, so it's really simple. It's basically, long story short, you're like disabling all those fancy animations, like when you minimize a window, like you know, this slow fade out kind of animation. Like you disable all those things, and like yeah, you'll see. So I personally don't use it, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so all you gotta do is right click on the home button, the Windows home button. Windows 8, Windows 10 should work the same. Click on search, type this PC, and then right click on it and properties. Okay, so this should show up. Okay, just click on advanced system settings, right? And click on this, on performance, the performance tab, and then this should pop up, performance options. So all you gotta do, right, is actually just click this, adjust for best performance. So yeah, I've found what works best for me, because my PC is actually pretty future-proofed, I guess. I built this in 2016, long time ago, but yeah. So you just gotta click this and then click apply, okay, and then you're done. Simple. Alright, so this is the last final tip, I guess. So yeah, anyway, it's actually overclocking. It's completely optional, but for me, I actually did because my PC is 3 years old, and I'm like, why not, right? And I have a... Oh yeah, and if you do decide to, you know, overclock your CPU using whatever software, just I guess my advice would be try to invest in a all-in-one cooler. Short form is AIO, water cooler, for your CPU, or just go full water cooling, that works too. But yeah, okay, so anyway, yeah, you get to see all the stats. Like my GPU is at 1683 megahertz right now. Temperature is 48 degrees Celsius, 70% fan speed. It's the AMP edition of the GTX 1080, so it's actually pretty hot. So it's pretty cool. Like you can actually set the fan speeds depending on which temperature it hits. So this is my config. I like it that way. And then for MSI Afterburner, it's actually pretty cool. You can use this for benchmarks and everything, but that's besides the point of this video. It's for the FPS boost. You can overclock the CPU, whatever, like play around with it, but don't go too much, because you know, you don't want stuff to catch fire or whatever. Then for this MSI command center, I have an MSI motherboard, so yeah, there's actually a one-click this. So one-click game boost, and then you just boost from 4.0 gigahertz to 4.4. So right now it's on 4.4. It's pretty good. Alright, so I guess we come to the end of all the tips. It's a very short and sweet video. I found, like, why not just help people out there that, you know, are not as fortunate as me to, you know, have a system, I guess, this powerful. I don't know. So yeah, I just thought of making a video to help those guys out. So if it did help you, just leave a comment, just tell me, or I don't know, thumbs up, just comment anything. Let me feel good about myself for once in my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, GG's.